That's it, we're live. You're watching Chris on Chris's Real Talk. It's the 2nd of October. It is Wednesday, and I'm still alive. It's been a while since I've posted a video, so I do apologise for not going live at all over the last week and a bit. I've been absolutely dragged down. Um, the treatment has been kicking my ass, basically. But I'm still alive. I just want to give everyone an update as to what's going on. So let me just move this way a little bit. That's it. So I am hooked up. Here's my pick line. Lovely bit of glue around there. Got yellow and clear. But let's get comfortable. So I am halfway through my the chemo at the moment. So cycle one was done and dusted. I'm currently on cycle two, and I feel like I'm not in the frame. Cycle two is rapidly coming to a close. It is coming to a close. It seems a lot faster than the first cycle, although it is exactly the same. The only difference is, even though I had treatment, the exact treatment on the exact same order on the exact same days, I have been an outpatient, which means from day one up until yesterday, I was making my own way into hospital, either on public transport or getting a lift. And the reason why I'm in now is because of yellow one. This yellow one connected to the PIC line is methotrexate, which is a chemo chemical, and it's high dose methotrexate. If you look at the thumbnail, there's a timer on the thumbnail, and it's 19 hours and 51 minutes left on that particular drip. And I have to wait until that chemical leaves my system, which is why I've got the clear one. The clear one is saline hydration solution, and that has to get changed replaced every 4 hours, non-stop every 4 hours until that leaves my system. Basically, the methotrexate leaves my system. So I'm looking to get out of here by Wednesday evening into Sunday afternoon at the latest, because I've got to be peeing every half an hour for the next 3 days. Yay! To clear this out of my system. So that's what's going on. I'm not oblivious to what's been going on in the world. I have been following what's been happening. I know we are rapidly coming up to Brexit Day, which is a good thing and a bad thing for many, 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 many different people. And I do understand the difficulties that's coming with that in regards to a lot of businesses as well. A friend of mine who actually has a business, I understand his frustration and his struggles with that in regards to Brexit, because all of his stock pretty much, excuse me, hiccups, come from Europe. So it's going to be difficult to manage his business, knowing that the prices, if we don't get a deal, are going to go up for him, which means he's then got to try and juggle things and manage his business, even put his prices up, which could then, ruin his business, which again is difficult. So I can understand that. But yet for many people like myself, I think leaving would be the best thing this country could do in the long term. And if you want to know the reason why, then you can flick through my videos and see one of the many videos I've done on Brexit. If it's your first time, like, share, and subscribe. Let's just say another thanks again, because Double Decker Anton, who he may be watching this, I don't know. Him and Average Steve did set up a fundraiser for me, a GoFundMe. Again, I wasn't supposed to find out, but I think Anton was really excited the fact that he was doing that, and it really brought a lump to my throat. And people have been donating to that. You guys have been donating to that, and I haven't got that money yet. I believe Anton's going to start withdrawing that to transfer over to me to help me and my family out. And I just want to say from me to you, thank you very much for your support and your help and your love. That means a lot to me. It really, really does, because at the moment with money, I'm not living, I'm surviving. And in let's move this camera. In every sense of the word, I am surviving at the moment, health wise and financially. That's the only way to describe it, is I'm getting by just. And all those funds that you guys have donated to me, so generous, is going to help out a lot, basically. Just with the basics, just shopping, gas and electric, and that sort of thing. So that helps me and my family a lot. So thank you. So after I leave here, I will have around about a week, maybe just over a week if I'm lucky, before cycle 3 starts. And cycle 3 is going to be the same regimen as what I've been on in the same days. However, the difference is I'm going to be admitted back into hospital for the entirety of cycle 3. And there's a few reasons for that. The first reason is my immune system is going to be absolutely shot to pieces. I've not been dealing with the chemo very well this cycle. It has dragged me down to the point where I just wanted to curl up into a ball and physically die recently. That's how I felt. I've been weak. I have lost my appetite, although I have been making myself eat, because the chemo speeds up your metabolism and you do lose weight. And even though I've been eating a lot, between me leaving here the last time and me getting back in here last night about 11 o'clock, I've only put on 0.2 kilos. And that means that I've just managed to maintain the weight from the last time I was admitted, which ain't great, really, considering I've been eating a lot and it's only been maintaining my weight. So that's something I need to try and keep an eye on, is my weight, because too much of a rapid weight loss is a bit of a problem. It's difficult trying to find things to talk about at the moment. I think I felt I owed it to people to give you an update as to what's going on. As you can see, I have lost all of my hair. In fact, it is a little bit spiky, although it is shiny. Look at that. I've got a cut there. I don't know how I got that, but my face is... My beard fell out. I was really upset when the beard fell out. The hair's gone. It is growing underneath here, but it's really coarse. I do have to keep shaving it, which is, it is what it is. But it's chemo hair, chemo hair. But yeah, that's what's going on with that. So I am going to find other things to talk about in other videos. I am still here. Don't worry. I haven't lost my touch. It's just I haven't had the energy at all whatsoever to do anything. And I'm just letting you know I'm still here. I am alive. Don't worry. Don't go anywhere. Please bear with me. And I will try and do my best to put more videos out on varying different subjects, as I often have done in the past. It's just a struggle at the moment. I want to get this cancer dealt with and gone, and then I can get back to normal and have a good rant, because that's one thing I do like, and it's one thing I know you guys do like as well, is a good rant on screen about various different things. And let me read some of these comments. Let me bring the camera over here. Let's have a look, because this camera doesn't, this YouTube. Transport Hub, Jack, hello. Reese Holmes, how you feeling today? I'm feeling tired and weak, although I have had 2 dinners. Bob, how you doing? Great to hear from you. I was wondering what had happened. Glad to see you're looking better than the first weeks of being an inpatient. I don't feel better than the first weeks of being an inpatient. I actually feel worse. But thanks anyway for the compliment. We went to a Macmillan Coffee morning Friday, at Chatham Fire Station, says Sarah's Random Videos. Mum and friends, I can't read this because it keeps flickering. With my mum and some friends, Chris, they let me and my friends look around a fire engine. That is so cool because you don't realise how big those things actually are until you get in them. My friends, my friends at Gems, who's on your Facebook, say hi to you, Chris. Hi everyone. Big up, bro. Yeah, what's going on? Dwayne Pert. Now, this guy I work with, okay, we call him Fluky. Flukes, good guy. Flukes by name, not flukes by nature. The guy's got skill. He knows what I'm talking about as well. But yeah, no. So this is what's going on with that. Just to let everyone know that Chris's Real Talk on Facebook has been discarded 100%. I did delete it. It's going to take up to 14 days to completely close down. But Chris's Real Talk is now 100% solely on here. YouTube's. That's what I like. This is the way we do it. So yeah, this is what's happening with me. It's difficult. I went to work the other day. I think it was about. I've dropped my phone. Look, it's real professional. That is. Yeah, I went in to see a few colleagues last week, and I tell you what, this is one thing that does get to me. I never talk about the place I work for. Now, I've got a few good reasons to be angry with them right now. I'm not going to go into the main reason why I'm angry with them. I'm going to tell you one reason why I'm disappointed with my employers and some of the people that I work with. Okay? I put years under my belt for that place, working with some really good people in that place. Yeah, I've been over backwards in that place to help out who I can, when I can, as a friend and a colleague. And I know people know in that place what is wrong with me. And I went in there last week just to talk to management, to give them an update as to what my health was. And do you know what? There wasn't even a card. Not even a get well soon card anywhere. Anyone else that has a fall, slip, trip, bumps their head, anything that happens, there's a get well soon card, just something. There was nothing. So all I'm going to say to some of you guys out there that I work with, thank you. Thank you. I know who my true friends and colleagues really are. People actually showed me some, just give me a handshake and a hug. You are the guys that matter to me. But yeah. Management, I'm disappointed with you. Not even the smallest of get well soon cards. This right now, what I'm suffering with is life threatening. Make no mistake about that. There are complications and it could kill me, and you can't even get me a get well soon card. I'm not one to ask for anything really. It's just normally this sort of thing I see happening, there's at least something, and there was nothing. I'm just disappointed. I am, But to everyone else that came and gave me a hug, shook my hand, I love you too. Let me just read some more of these comments. Greg, what's going on? Just came to Blackpool. I'm on my break now. Just finished last tram at 1:30, finishing in the morning. Oh, mate. Mate. Do you know what the weird thing is I could moan about work, and I really could, and I'm not going to, apart from the fact that I'm disappointed. But I actually can't wait to get back to work, and the second I'm told I can go back to work, I'm going to jump at it. Because, yeah, don't get me wrong, it's nice to not work, and in a way say I get paid for it, but sick pay's rubbish. It's only 75%. But it gets boring. It's not like I'm spending my day with my family. My kids are at school, my missus is working, I'm feeling like crap all the time. And you know, there's only so much I can sit and watch YouTube. There's only so much I can sit and watch a streaming service like Netflix or Amazon. You know, one moment, please. Hello.
Okay, so I'm just checking this is the right one because we
Um,
have 20 different types.
20 different types.
Oh, yeah, of the same
Okay.
thing. Let me see if it's the same. Potassium 0.15, yeah. Sodium chloride 0.18, yes. Glucose 4%. Yeah, it's this one.
Okay. You've got about an hour left on that one.
Oh, it's fine. I'll start preparing this.
Okay. Say hi to everyone.
Yeah. Are you on the phone?
Yeah, I'm on a live on YouTube.
Ah, good. They saw me.
No, they didn't see you actually. They saw your tunic.
Good.
Yeah. So I want to get back to work. You know, I want to be earning some money. I would say it was decent, but it's not. But it's better than what I'm getting now. And I'm pulling my hair out. It's boring now. You know, there's only so much I can do here. So once I get told by a doctor that I can go back to work, I am going to go back to work as quick as I can. It's all well and good saying that I can go back to work straight after the third cycle, but I can't because there has to be an actual recovery period. So the doctors are saying I can go back to work towards the end of December into January at the earliest now, but it'll more than likely be halfway through January into February, which is handy for me because that's my 6 months anyway. So we'll wait and see. But if they say to me I can go back to work sooner, I will. And I will grab that opportunity to try and earn some decent-ish money, which is going to be so handy. So other than that, I'm going to knock this video on the head. I've been doing this live for 17 minutes and 5 seconds. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to try and keep more on the ball with videos. It's difficult really because it's just time during the day to get things done with being poked and prodded and hooked up to various different things. Like, I mean, look at that, look at that. That is not fun. That is a pick line and it's going to gross people out. And do you know what? I genuinely don't care because you lot need to understand the reality of what it's like to actually get chemo and have cancer, you know, and living with it. This is why I'm doing this. Yeah, it ain't fun. It ain't just like take a tablet, although sometimes for some people it is. It ain't a case of have a cannula, it goes in, straight in the vein, everyone's happy, go home. No, it's not. This is, I have to keep this in for the duration, you know? This is not fun. Anyway, I am gonna go. I've got a few things in the pipeline to talk about, which I'm not going to talk about now. Thank you very much for being patient with me all this time. Thank you for not unsubscribing. Please do tell your friends to try and sign up to this channel. There's lots and lots and lots which is not cancer related, which you will find interesting. You guys are amazing. Mwah.